Okay, let's talk about what we need to start. I always tell my upcyclists to gather themselves up an upcycling box of the basic things that they will use all the time. And then no matter where they are, they always have this with them. So the things we need to do on every piece, we need to clean it, we need to sand it, and sometimes we need to prime it. The thing is to clean. Now, a lot of people tend to use sugar soap to clean, and I used to use sugar soap too. But sugar soap can leave a residue, and it's residues that bleed through your paint. So unless you really rinse off the sugar soap, you take the chance that you're going to have a bleed through, and we really don't want that. So I find the best thing to use is this. It's methylated spirit. In the States, you guys call it denatured alcohol. But you don't put this on straight. You get yourself an old squeezy shower bottle, counter cleaner, and you put in 50% methylated spirits, 50% water, and a scrubby sponge, and that's how you clean your piece. That evaporates into the air, it disappears into the wood, and it leaves absolutely no residue at all. So very, very good cleaner. So that's the first thing I recommend you have. The second thing you need then are mixed sandpapers. So I tend to buy a pack with fine, medium and coarse, and you can pick them up in any DIY store. But I also like to have these. These are sanding pads, and these are superfine sanding pads. Now these are ideal for in between coats of varnish and top coats. So they are very, very well worth having in your kit. And these are other ones too, and this is a coarser grit. It's 100 and 220, and they're very inexpensive and they're really worth having. Now I like to apply my paint and my primers, as you'll see, on all flat surfaces with a mini foam roller. So this is the mini foam roller kit that I stock, and it gives you 2 foam rollers, the tray and the handle, and I'll be using that all the time over the next few months. So that is well worth having. A good stirrer for your paints and especially for your varnishes. Then we get on to little brushes. Now if you like a brush, get yourself a nice good synthetic brush with a good comfortable handle. This is a nice wooden handle. This is a 3-inch brush. They also come in 3, 2 and 1 inch. But I tend to use these a lot. Because I use my foam rollers, I only want small brushes for cutting in. So these little brushes are only €2 each, and I find them absolutely invaluable. And then these ones here are even better for small pieces of decoupage or small areas, or if you want to do a little bit of hand painting, these tiny little brushes here. And our foam brushes. These are invaluable for so many things. I use the 2-inch for my high performance top coat because you want a nice flat stroke all the way across like that. So that's what I use these for. And the 1-inch then I will use again for cutting in. And they, like the foam rollers, give a very smooth finish, like a sprayed like finish. You don't get any brush marks with these. We also keep on the website replacement, because once you have your tray and your handle, you don't want to be buying that all the time, or you end up like me with 5 or 6 different trays and handles. So you can buy just replacement foam rollers. Now let's get on to a primer. There are certain pieces of furniture that you should prime. We'll go into that in a while. And there's 2 kinds of primers. One is a shellac base, purely to lock in all tannins and things that will bleed through your paint. But this one is an everyday, and it's handy for so many things that I really do recommend you keep this in your kit. And it's in grey. It's a water-based, it's a primer, undercoat in one, and it's in grey. And this grey you will find a much more neutral colour than white. If you're going from very dark brown to a light cream or a light duck egg, neutralise the colour first and you'll find you won't need half as much paint. So on the website I'm going to put together a starter kit for you with the majority of these products that I think you should have on it. And then you can either buy them locally yourself or you can pop onto the website and you can buy all this in a bundle. And then we're ready to go.